sudden scaled snowball coming from RSG. They have a Joy with them, they have a Farsa with them, and of course the Beatrix doesn't take too long. Bigetron, I feel like they really need to put a little bit more focus into making sure their Claude has a good transition into the mid to the late game.
Exactly, and I think, a lot of this early game is going to predetermine how the next at least 8 minutes of the match is going to go, and this is assuming that the gold lane is like one side is winning. I would say even if it goes 50-50, it's more likely that Bigetron is going to get more oppressive because of this Boxia pick.
And you can hear the crowd roar. The Raiders are in hostile waters as Bigetron Alpha and the Biget Troopers look to continue their journey here in the Snapdragon Pro Series. An orange start, actually, for Demon Kite. Both junglers starting the orange buff, so we might see a... let's say this opposite side rotation for both junglers. There's a hook coming in from Super Vin, but won't be able to reset that, so no delay here onto the farm. The Boxer, though, just a little bit faster right now.
Yeah, just a wee bit faster. Demon Kite walks on backwards, knowing and expecting Super Ken to actually go and make an attempt for this steal, or at least try to get ahead in EXP, forcing Demon Kite to use an early retribution.
Yeah, he gets to seal it in. Oh, but Light might be dangerous waters here for him.
And once again, Super Ken just being super annoying right in the face of Demon Kite. It's like, you got no retribution. I'm going to try and take as many camps and steal it away from you.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the emblems right now. Weapons Master for the Farsa and the Beatrix. Actually, penetration is what the Farsa is going to be going for. So they know that they can snowball. And at the same time, they really don't want to... Oh! Superman, that was smooth.
Very nice Iron Hook, but here comes Super Ken to try and finish off this kill to make sure that Mike gets punished by the Voice Boy. Song Moreno finds first blood into this game, but even Demon Kite doesn't have enough damage to take out Supervin. The Electrifying Beats chunks out 50% of their HP, but no kill secure.
Man, Supervin didn't need the Flicker Hook. He just used the Cyclone Eye hook. And that's gonna be Bigetron Alpha getting the first turtle of the game. What a start there by Supervin. And of course, we mentioned a rematch because we gotta go way back to last year when Supervin was still with RRQ. It was Light versus Vin. And we all know who got the last laugh there. I think Supervin's been waiting for this for quite some time, and kind of poetic that that's how we started off this game.
Revenge might just be sweet for Bigetron Alpha, but let's see, because yesterday RSGPH, especially against their, especially when they dropped their match, it didn't look very RSGPH at all. Like Leo mentioned it many times, and I think hopefully Bigetron Alpha can start picking up on those mistakes.
Yeah, they continue. Ooh, a smooth drive-by steal by Super Ken, and that is a purpleless Joy on the side of RSGPH. GTP, Grand Theft Purple as Leo would call it, and this is not going to be good for the next sequence here for RSGPH, because it seems like Bigetron Alpha are reading the rotations of RSG well. They might be able to stop any next major sequence RSGPH wants to pull off.
Yeah, Supervin actually trying to make an attempt earlier, utilize his flicker very early on, so you won't have it for the upcoming neutral objective, but that's totally fine, right? Because at the end of the day, it's about the pressure that he can apply. Does Bigetron start walking in? He lands the Iron Hook. Didn't need the flicker for that one. Super Ken secures the kill.
Bigetron Alpha are in the zone right now. RSGPH looks like they still haven't shaken off the cobwebs from yesterday's matchup. Light almost getting hooked there, but yeah, comfortably in the zone is Bigetron Alpha. With Demon Kite's resources getting taken away from him, I think now RSGPH are just looking for a not so disturbing transition into the mid to the late game. They're just trying to minimize the damage.
Cerezo diving him, popping the sprint to chase him down and to make sure that he didn't have to close too much distance to actually secure the kill. Nicely done by Cerezo.
Cerezo has massive arms in real life, so that deals double the damage. Physical in-game, emotional IRL as Bigetron Alpha will focus on to getting the second turtle.
Sorry, I can't deal with that. The camera doesn't do him justice to show how big his biceps actually are. But now, once again, Super Ken being impressive as ever. 2 levels ahead of Demon Kite so far, making sure that his presence is known.
Bigetron, let's see what their next major sequence will be as they have now secured the first 2 major objectives of the game. Biggest question is, will RSGPH trade out the third turtle to go for a push onto the EXP lane? Or will they just try to, how do I say this? brute force it into potentially taking that turtle, because I feel like if they heavily contest the third turtle, it might not go well for RSGPH.
I suppose, but then, like, when is the drop-off point for Bigetron Alpha? Because the way that I look at it, I'm looking at Saki, and the fact that he's going for Brave's Might, he wants to live. But wait, hold on. Let's see how the interaction up top side is. Electrifying Beats is going to chunk down Chorizo. Nat's trying to go for the kill, but Chorizo using the knockout strike, actually, instead of the second jab. He's going to get punished for that. Nat's not going to let him go away.
Bigetron Alpha will lose their EXP laner, but in the bottom lane, Saken is going to be able to finish off that tower. Oh, just one more hit, Saken. It's like he was just like, you know what, that's fine. I want that one more minion wave. But yeah, third turtle scenario doesn't look that great here for RSGPH, but they are still trying to find wins elsewhere. That was a great play by Nats and Demon Kite to take down Chorizo. Purple buff going to be spawning in 13, and I think they're going to do everything they can to make sure Demon Kite gets that.
Yeah, they're trying to slow down up on that top side of the map, but RSGPH are now starting to clump together, expecting Superkin to actually go for the invade. If they can punish this, that would be ideal. Superman gets forward, locks down Aqua. He's gone. He's done for. The Blazing Duet to follow it up. Nats down past 50% of his HP, and even the purple buff being taken away by Demon Kite, but now at least with the Divine Judgment pulling Superfin out of the way, and Mon able to secure the kill as well. Superfin as well. Again, Superfin is taking a little too many kills here as he finds it on Aqua and as well as Nats.
Oh, Vin's been waiting for this, man, with a flick of the wrist, that flicker, and that hook. But RSGPH got to turn it around. Great call by Light to go for that Divine Judgment, and that's going to be Chorizo going straight to the back. RSGPH, heavy contest for this third turtle.
Chorizo can secure this kill on towards Demon Kite side. That champion stance, don't disrespect it in the early game as top tier 1 breaks under the weight of Saken.
Bigetron Alpha right now just look way too heavy for RSGPH. They lose towers on the sides. They lose the third turtle. The Bigot Troopers' coding of non-stop aggression continues. RSGPH, what else can they find in a game where little by little they're running out of options?
Again, they're just trying to starve out Demon Kite right now, making sure that his jungle is not his own. With the tier 1s already broken on all sides for the side of RSGPH, they have full access to the enemy jungle. The Big Troopers looking to invade. Nats and Light working together. Good Divine Judgment over the wall. Oh my goodness! Aqua with a flip already with the Feathered Airstrike and the help of the Bennett's Rage. Big damage. Superfin on the run. Moreno's gonna terrify them, but no, a good stun from Aqua to allow him on to secure the kill.
RSGPH's Light finally getting pulls on his own. Get over here. And they got there, but here's BTR.
Oh, Chorizo gets Nats, is able to block Chorizo from securing the kill, but Saken with a Blazing Duet will find Light, gets out with a BMI, and Moreno chases down Nats, but he doesn't want to go any further than this, giving respects to Aqua.
A little bit too eager was RSGPH to crack open that mid lane. As we now look at the items, let's compare the progress of the two EXP laners, the ones who was focused going into this game. Defensive is the route here for Nats. He is playing up with a Kaja roam, so no surprises there. Meanwhile, Chorizo can afford to build damage as his first item, and I think he's going to go into the Hunter Strike eventually after he builds up that Oracle to really maximize the regen that he would get. Now, for the Marksman, on the other hand, despite everything that happened, not that massive a lead just yet for Saken, but that is 2 items over 1 compared to Eman.
That's true. That's a lot.
Oh, let's make it 2 already.
Oh, okay. He's catching up, right? He's catching up. 800 gold lead, not going to mean too much for now until the next item, Power Spike. But more importantly, I'm seeing that Moreno, he hasn't died a single time yet. He's actually outscaling Aqua as of right now with already an Enchanted Talisman and a Lightning Truncheon. Keep that in mind. Not everybody has magic resist.
Yep, and RSGPH know that they cannot contest this Lord. A free one for the Bigot Troopers, but RSGPH will crack open the top unless BTR, can they smell something here? Oh, Demon Kite so close to Vin, but Demon Kite said, no, I'm getting out of here.
Man, Bigetron Alpha rotates so very fast, but
right?
At least with RSGPH, they are making sure that they're not wasting time. Wait, hold on, the hook is good. They find that, he's gone. Chorizo finds the kill. They contest for that purple buff side, and Bigetron Alpha will take it away.
Vin, my goodness, just on point with this Franco, facilitating the lead that RSGPH was able to make, but of course, Super Ken and his bravado to constantly just roll in front of the members of RGPH. Oh, this is going to be suppressed.
Divine Judgment already being used. Superfin able to get the item back and walks away. Saken says hello. Moreno finishes off and Mon. Superfin not even breaking a sweat.
What the heck? Bigetron Alpha surviving all of that. RSGPH, I thought that was going to be the Basha gun for good, but Bigetron got the last laugh, and they get all the inner turrets. Base turrets are the only ones remaining right now.
Oh my goodness, Bigetron Alpha playing at a high-octane tempo right now, and Cerezo finally finishing off his Hunter's Strike. He's feeling himself. He's like, no, I don't need to get any other items. I just need damage. Good Iron Hook for Supervin. His accuracy has been pretty high this game, but man, how does RSG actually bounce back from this?
They have great high ground defense. They have to punish a Bigetron Alpha getting too eager to end the game, getting too eager to get those pickoffs. Oh, that was close. I felt that in my bones. RSGPH, they're going to be waiting for that defense. Unless Light can get a really good pickoff onto that Kaja, but even more so, they're going to look to get those pickoffs closer to their base than being so far from out of it. Way too risky right now for RSGPH to even get out of safety of turret range.
Oh man, Supervin has been trying many times. I mean, it has been successful in the past, but so far, with these Flicker Iron Hooks, RSGPH are starting to adjust from it.
Yeah. RSGPH now just gonna turtle it out. Defend. While Bigetron Alpha will just continue to get all the resources they can while still managing the minion waves that they have. Falcon has been set up for success. A 2-level lead over Emma and already has the Win of Nature. Emma not close to that yet. So the marksmen of RSGPH will have to watch out for Ken, for Cerezo, and even Saken when they all decide to go in.
Well, I think for Bigetron Alpha, I mean, with the 5K to 6K goal lead that they have right now, ideally they would want to be closer to 10K just to make sure that they can close out the game with the next upcoming Lord. But with Lord turning Luminous here, this is where RSGPH, do they 50-50 this? Are they willing to walk out of the base, or are they just going to continue with their high ground?
It seems like high ground is going to be the play. They might try to get a pick off. Not a heavy contest. Just maybe if they can find Vin or maybe Cerezo, but the positioning of Bigetron Alpha are way too good right now, and Bigetron senses it. They know RSGPH is just going to focus on the high ground, will focus on the defense. You mentioned something earlier, closer to 10K of a gold lead for Bigetron Alpha would be great. Because even though this lead of Bigetron Alpha is getting close to around 7,000 gold lead, there is still a chance, potentially.
What?
Aqua. There's still a chance potentially for RSGPH to hold on here. Without that Feathered Airstrike, they might lose some base turrets now.
Well, let's see. Let's double check the items. How much cooldown does he actually working with? Oh man, he's only got 2 items as of yet. The classic Clock of Destiny's into Lightning Truncheon, so not a lot.
Only 10% cooldown reduction on him right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna have that Feather Airstrike up in time as the first inhibitor turret will fall to this Luminous Lord. Let's see how much else are they going to get. Okay, they're able to use the Feather Airstrike to clear up that bot side, losing 50% HP. Moreno, he gets pulled in! Iman is down! And Bigetron Alpha, they've got a window! Nats, he's trying to go for it, but Saken is getting to free hit every single time. Live tries for the Divine Judgment, but the Winter Truncheon outplay. Saken takes out Demon Kite, takes out Light. Moreno secures it, and that's already GG, well played. Game number 1 going over to Bigetron Alpha.
Thundering is their performance as the drums here in Astoria Sanayan beat to the tune of Bigetron Alpha. RSGPH can just sit and watch as they get deathballed